Hey everyone, happy Friday. Today's workout, we're going to do what I call Floorwork Friday. So it's going to be a combination of some Pilates exercises and some of the floor work exercises that we do in a bar class. So it may not be as long as some of my other videos, but it's just a good way to kind of wrap up our week and kind of combine all the different things that we did. So the only equipment you're going to need is a mat for this one and some floor space. And then at the end of the video, I just want to go over some of the equipment that I want to start to incorporate into next week's workouts. For this week, I just wanted to do very minimal equipment, just anything that we could do body weight exercises only. So next week, I'd like to start throwing in some different like weight work and starting to use a ball in our class. So at the end of this, I'm going to go over just some places where you can look for that type of equipment. So with that said, let's bring it back to our mat. We're going to start out with some basic bridges today. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of seat work, a lot of leg work, and a lot of abs today. Roll it back, and we're going to start out with our heels coming in a little closer. Knees are together. We're going to start with just some basic bridges here. Arms are at your side, and you're going to lift up and down. Good, and lift and lower. Good, drawing in through your belly button, lower, and lift and lower. Nice work, guys. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Now let's lift up at the top and let's start a little pulse up. Lift, 2, 3, 4, looking good. 5, 6, 7, another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's go down and up again. Down and up, down and up, down, hold at the top. Let's pulse again. Lift and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's hold at the top here. For this bridge, my feet are together. All right, we're going to extend our right leg straight up. And we're going to go down and up. Back to those singles. Down and up. Down and up. Down. Now let's pulse it at the top. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold at the top. Now we're going to lower this leg in line with our knee and up, in line with our knee and up, in line with our knee and up, in line with the knee. Another set of pulses. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the feet back together. Both legs again. Take it down and up. Good. Down and up, down and up, down. Let's pulse it at the top. Pulse up. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's stay at the top. Now extend that left leg. Really root that right leg into the floor. We're going to start with those singles. Drop it down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. One more. Down, pressing into that opposite heel. Lower that leg in line with your knee and up, in line with the knee and up, in line with the knee and up, in line with the knee and up. Let's pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower that foot down. Both legs together. Down and up. My son Ryan is looking in through the door. And up, down, and up, down. Let's pulse it at the top again and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Great job, guys. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's lower our hips down. We're going to take a little break from this bridge. Okay. In between all of these bridges and this seat work, we're going to throw in some abs. Okay. So let's just kind of let the knees rock side to side. Great job, everybody. Now, lower those feet down. We're just going to start with a basic crunch. Hands behind your head. And then we're going to take a basic crunch up and down. Lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. Lift it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Bye, Ryan. Up. Now let's pulse at the top. Pulse. 2, 3. Chin off the chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to those singles. Up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. Now let's lift our knees straight up. Okay, so our knees are tabletop here. Go for that basic crunch. Chin off the chest. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Now let's pulse at the top right here. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How are you doing? 8. Back to singles. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more. Up and down. Now lengthen those legs straight up. Let's go back to those singles. Legs are extended. Lift and lower. 2, down. 3, exhale. 4, breathe. Exhale. 6, 7, and 8. Now pulse it at the top. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's lie back. Reach the arms straight up. We're going to reach for our toes on this one. Ready? And a little lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Let's pulse it up here. Go. Reach for the toes. 2, 3. Legs are extended. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now final challenge. Reach for that opposite foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back in the center. Pulse it up. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Great job. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's hug it in. Take a stretch for those abs. Nice full body stretch here. We're going to get into another set of bridges, you guys. So let's set it back up. We're going to keep our heels down for this one. Okay, back to those basic bridges. Feet are together, knees are together. Let's lift up and lift and lower. And lift. Good. Think about pulling in through the belly button. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. We're going to pulse it back at the top. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4. Good. Arms are just at your side. 6, 7. Let's go for another set of pulses and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now back to the singles. Take it down and lift. 2 and lift. 3. Pulse it at the top. Stay up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now stay at the top. Let's extend that right leg. Really root into that left leg. And as we lower our left hip, we're going to bend that knee and stretch. Bend and extend. Good. Bend and lift. Good. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. Let's go for 2 more. 1. Hold it at the top. Pulse it up and lift. 2, 3. Good. Pressing into that opposite heel. 6, 7. Let's lower that foot down and lift. Lower. Both feet are grounded into the mat. Lift. Lower. Now let's pulse the top for 8, 7. Lifting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold at the top. Opposite leg extends. For me, it's my left leg. And we're going to bend that knee as we go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down. Good. Breathe. Press through that opposite heel. Down and up. Down and up. 1 more. Hold it at the top and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay at the top. Lower that leg and down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down. Pulse it at the top and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lower that foot down and take it down and up, down and up, down and up, down. Pulse at the top. I think I messed that series up, and the reason is Ryan is still outside that door. It's a little distracting. 7 and 8. Lower down, hug those knees in. But my husband did remind me, every single one of us that's trying to do any type of work from home is having interruptions from kids, and that's okay. Good, let's lower that foot down. Now, we're going to take it into another ab series here. This is what I call figure 4 crunches. So the benefit of this one is it helps us to stretch out our seat a little bit. So let's take a seat stretch to begin with. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, and just let that right knee fall open to the side. Feel your abs pulling in. And then from here, we're going to lift that left knee up, keeping that right knee falling open to the side. Get a nice stretch through our hips. And then let's lower that foot down. Stretch this leg straight up. Breathe. Great job. Now cross that ankle over again. We're getting into that crunching position. Take those elbows wide. Breathe. Ready? And crunch it up here. Lift and lower. 2, 3. Lift. 6. Keep that space between the chin and the chest. Now on this one, we're going to lift our bottom knee up and tap the floor. Up and tap the floor. Breathe. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now this one, lift and hold. Let's extend that leg. Now we lower everything together. Down and lift. So we're going to go a little slower on this one. Down and lift. Down and lift. Breathe. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's uncross those ankles. Reach for those heels. Let's pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Little rest. Great job, guys. Lower those feet down. Let's cross that opposite. So for me, it's my left leg is crossing over the right. Just enjoy that stretch for a second here. Getting that little release through the hips. When you're ready, lift that bottom knee up for a little deeper stretch in the seat muscles. Breathe. Great job, guys. Lower that bottom leg. Let's set up that figure 4 crunch. Oh, I forgot my stretch up here. Stretch this leg. And cross it over. Hands behind the head. Elbows nice and wide. Let's set up that figure 4 crunch. Here we go. Lift and lower. Good. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. Good. Lift and lower. From here, let's lift that bottom knee up and tap the floor. 2, tap the floor. Good. 4. This is your upper and lower abs working together. 7. Hold at the top. Extend that top leg. Here we go. Lower that leg. Down and lift. 2 and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are tough. And 8, but I know you guys can get through them. Uncross that ankle, reach for those heels and lift. 2, 3, 4. You got this. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hug it in and stretch it out. Great job, everybody. Now, let's sit on up. We're going to take it into some side leg series here. So we're going to start on our mat. Choose a side, any side. You can be propped up here, or you can extend all the way out. I'm going to stay propped up. So I want our knees bent 90 degrees, okay? The bottom leg is going to stay bent. Now this opposite hand is just in front for a little bit of support. Extend your top leg so that it's straight out from your hip, right out in front here. Let's start a little lift. Up, 2, 3. Abs in strong. Looking good. Lift. 2, 3. Now we're going to tap the floor down and up. 1, 2, 3. And when we lift it up, we're trying not to go much higher than hip height. 7, another set, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, 3, 2, now pulse it up here, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's circle that foot, and 1, 2, 3, reverse your circle, take it back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to that pulse, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's hold it up here, bend it in and stretch. Good. 2 and stretch. 3. Now let's pick up our tempo a little bit. Kick in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now little combination. Kick in, out, tap the floor. 2, breathe. Good. 3, shoulders relax. 4, down and up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go for 8 more here. It's 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, 4, you got it. 5, 6, tap that floor. 7, down and up. 8, now pulse it out here. Last 8, 7. I know it's hard to get it as high as possible. 6, 7, and 8. Relax. Let's stretch that out. Awesome job, guys. Just let that leg fall across. Nice work, everyone. So take a little stretch here. If you want to roll onto your back, stretch that out. Do that same stretch we did earlier, letting that leg come across. Oh my goodness. Everything feels a little tight today. Bring it down, maybe stretch that leg up. Great work. So let's actually stay on this same side. We're going to get into a side plank. So you have a couple options here, okay? Most modified, we're going to have this top leg crossed in front, and you're going to lift up that bottom leg, okay? Through that bottom hip, I should say, okay? Top arm can be here. Let's actually start with our hand right on our hip, okay? Now, a little less modified is going to be those ankles crossed in the front here. More advanced is going to be feet stepped, okay? So you choose the one that works best for you. Remember here, ankles crossed, feet stacked, okay? I'm going to attempt those feet stacked. Stay right here, just hold. Good, now let's start a little hip lift here. 1, 2, good, squeezing that bottom oblique. 4, and you want your shoulders and hips stacked. Try not to let this top part of the body roll forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now hold at the top. If you can, extend that top arm. Can we bring it down? Maybe lift through those hips a little bit. And up. Bring it down. And up. One more. Down. And up. Last little hip lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back down. Those are tough. Side planks, admittedly, are not my favorite, but they're necessary. They say the things that you like the least are probably what you need the most of. So I guess I need more side planks in my life. So we're going to set up inner thighs now. Your top leg can be in front. You can have that heel popped up, foot flat. The leg can go behind. It's totally up to you, okay? So going through that bottom foot, and we're just going to start a little lift here. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little lift. Up, 2, 3. A little higher. Lift. 2. Good. Think about pulling in through your abs. One more set. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Now let's tap the floor down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up here. Circle it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This requires a little bit of coordination. 6, 7. Reverse it. Take it back. So we're exercising our brain too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Awesome job, everybody. Let's come on up to a seated position. We're going to stretch that all out. So take your working leg for that inner thigh. Take a nice side stretch here. Good. Let's come up. Turn 2 shoulders to face that leg. I'm going to flex through that foot. Just stretch forward as far forward as you're able to. Respect your body's flexibility. You never want to push too hard during a stretch phase. Flexibility can be improved over time. So keep the faith. It's going to get better. All right. We're ready to do that other side. Time to hit that other side. So change sides. We're setting up our outer thigh work here. You can be propped up. You can be down. We just got to make sure we even everything out. So knees are bent at 90 degrees. Your hips are stacked. We're going to extend that top leg. Start your little pulse. Up. 2, 3. Good. Try to stay relaxed through your shoulders. They tend to creep up the more tense we get through our lower body. So do the best you can. Let's go for another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now let's tap that floor down and up. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 more. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulse it up at the top and lift. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now circle it. Start to stir that little imaginary cup of coffee or your drink of choice. No judgment here. 7. Reverse it. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's pulse in between that next exercise. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. Now hold at the top. Bend that knee. In and stretch. In and stretch. 2 more slow. 7. Little quicker now. In. 2, 3. Extend. 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here comes that combination kick. In, out, tap the floor. 2, tap that floor. 3, down and up. 4, 5. I can't remember if we did 2 sets of this. I'm going to say we did. So we're doing 2. Here comes that second set. It's 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4. We're here. We might as well get that work in. 6, 7, 8. Now pulse it up and lift. 2, 3, 4. This is it, guys. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Let that leg fall across. That last set is the toughest one. I'm proud of you. You did a great job. Roll onto your back. Cross that working leg over. Take that little stretch. Oh, next we've got that side plank. I'm already thinking about it. Stretch it up. So let's bring it back into that side plank. Remember our different modifications. You can have that leg crossed in front. You can have your ankles crossed. You can have your feet stacked. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did the feet stacked on the other side. However, if I'm feeling weak on one side, I'm going to modify because we have to respect our body and any modifications that we need to utilize. So let's lift up through that hip. We're going to take that top hand to your hip. Start that little pulse. Up, 2. Shoulders are stacked, hips stacked. 5, 6. Another set. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's hold at the top. Reach that top arm up and bring it down. Woo. And up. Down and up. Down and up. Let's pulse it up here. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Nice job, guys. Take a second if you need to stretch out that shoulder. Do what you need to do. We're setting up that inner thigh on your other side. So let's lie back down. Remember, we can have that leg in front, heel lifted, heel down, leg behind. You can even let this leg fall across here. If you need a little extra stretch, you do what works best for you, okay? Point through that bottom foot and start your little lifts. 2. And you can come all the way down here if you like. Point through that foot. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. Up. 2, 3, 4. Breathe and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap the floor down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it up. Circle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now pulse it straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Relax. Let's stretch that out. Go ahead and take that working leg side. Get a nice inner thigh stretch here. Great work. Let's turn both shoulders to face that leg. You can flex through your working leg and stretch forward. Great work, guys. Okay, we're moving on to our final series of this workout. We're going to do on our hands and knees. So if it bothers your knees on the surface that you're on, double up your mat. Give them a little extra cushion. Okay, we're going to set it up. Shoulders over top of hands. We're going to start with one leg, either one. I'm going to start with my right leg. You're going to draw that knee in and reach it long behind you. Good. Draw it in and back. In and extend long. Good. In and reach. In and reach. In. Now hold it out there. Drop it down and up. Down. In Pilates, we call this series the quadruped. Down and up. Down and up. Down. Now let's pulse it up high right here. Little pulse. 2, 3, 4. Let's go for another set of pulses. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold at the top. Let's bend that leg in and stretch. Good. In and stretch. Try and get a little hamstring action here. In and stretch. In and stretch. In. Now let's combine those last two. Take it in and back. In and stretch. Good. In and back. In and stretch. In. Extend. In. Back. In and stretch. Let's go for 2 more. In and stretch. 1 more. In. Back. In and stretch. Now bend this knee in. Start your little pulse right here. Up. Now in this series, if you want to come down to your elbows, it's perfectly fine. In fact, I actually recommend it for this one. Pulse it up. 2, 3. Relax those shoulders. Keep it going, guys. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set. Lift. Squeeze that seat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I'm going to come back up onto my hands. Extend that leg out. We're going to drop it down, straight up, down, straight up, down, straight up. Now this time I'm going to cross it over to the opposite side, up, then straight down and up. Cross it over, up, straight down and up. Cross over, up, straight down and up. Last time, over, up, straight down. Pulse it up high for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Let's sit back and stretch it all out. Whew. If you guys have been following along with me this week, anybody else really sore in their seats? Because that's where I'm feeling it today. Good. So I'm walking my hands to that opposite side, sitting into my working hip. And now let's stretch that opposite side. All right, guys, before we do that other side, just a quick ab. Take it back. This is going to be inner thighs and abs. Crisscross your ankles. Hands behind your head. Curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Start to crisscross those feet. 1, 2. A little lower. A little lower. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Stay here. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little lower. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Last time. Hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little lower. 1, 2, 3. Little lower. 1, 2, 3. Let's stay here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug it in. Roll it up. All right, guys, I'm going to stay on this side to demonstrate. We've got that little leg extension series. I'm just going to move here so I don't kick anything. Okay. Ready? Remember, you can double up that mat if it bothers your knees. Let's take that working leg, shoulders over top of hands, abs are lifting. Draw that knee in, nice long extension back. In and stretch. Good. In, reach it back there. Good. Feel that little contraction in your abs as you pull that knee in and stretch, in and stretch. This one, hold it back there. Now lower that leg. Take it down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Breathe. 6, 7. Hold at the top. Let's pulse it up here. Pulse. 2, 3. Great job, guys. How's your form? Do a little form check every once in a while. Now let's hold it up here. Bend that knee in and extend. Good. In, extend. In, extend. 4 more. It's 4. Good. 3. Try and keep that knee nice and high. 2 and 1. Now let's combine it. Draw that knee in and back, bend and stretch. Good. In and back, bend, stretch. In and back, bend, stretch. In, back. 2 more like this. It's in and back, bend, stretch. Last one. In, back. Now bend, hold it in, pulse it up here. Let's drop it down to those elbows. We did 4 sets on the other side. 6. We're already through 1. 1 down, 3 to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more sets. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1 more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's come back up onto our hands. Extend that leg out. Lower that leg. Down and up. 2, 3, 4. Now cross it over to that opposite side. Up, straight down, and up. Cross it over, up, down, and up. You got it. Over, up, down, and up. Last time. Over, up, down. Now pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. Sit it back. Stretch it out. Good. Walk those hands to that opposite side. I couldn't even remember which side hurt more at this point. So pick a side. Walk to that opposite side. Good. Let's stretch to the other side. Great job, guys. All right, one final ab exercise, and then we're going to call it a day. So let's bring it back. Let's go for those crisscrosses again. Cross at the ankles, curl up head, neck, and shoulders, and crisscross those feet. I have to admit, it took me a second to remember what our ab exercise was on the other side. Lower the legs. 1, 2, 3, little lower. Bring it up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay here for 1, 2. Try to get those shoulders up. Lower a little. 1, 2, 3. Little lower. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2. This is our last set here. It's 1, 2, 3. Little lower. 1, 2, 3. Little lower. 2, 3. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. We did it. Great job, everybody. Take a full body stretch right here. And let's float those arms up, curl up head, neck, shoulders, spine. Take a long stretch forward right here. And then let's round up. Great job, everybody. Let's come back to the front here. Now, depending how flexible you are in your hips, this one might be a little more challenging for you, but it's a great one to open up through our hips. I'm going to stack one foot on top of the other. Now, don't feel, worried if you can't get your leg as far over as I have mine. You can always open it up more. Okay, the idea is we really just want to stretch through our hips. So think about rooting down through the hips into the floor and just walk your hands out until you feel a stretch there. It may not even be all that far. And just drop your chin to your chest. You'll feel that all the way down through the hips. Great job. Walk it up. Now, take your hand to the opposite side of the leg that's on top. So I have my right leg on top. I'm going to lift up that right arm. Keep both hips anchored into the floor. Stretch it up and over. And come on up. Nice job, guys. Let's extend the legs out in front. Give them a little shake. Lift up. Forward stretch. Breathe. Roll it up. Give it a little shake out. Now let's change sides. We're going to bend that bottom leg. Cross that left leg on top. Good. And then just walk the hands out, keeping those hips anchored into the floor. Drop your chin to your chest. Good. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so it's very important to stretch there. Drop it to one side. One training I went through had a cute little expression that we hold our issues in our tissues, meaning our joints of our body. So you might find sometimes, you get a little emotional, something during stretching. It's totally normal. Bring it down. Walk it up. All right, guys, one final stretch out in front. Lift it up. Stretch forward. Relax those shoulders. Take a second here just to breathe. Feel the nice calm in your body. Round it up. Good. One big breath together. Inhale. And exhale. You guys, thank you so much. All week long, I know how hard you're working. I know this is very strange circumstances, to put it lightly. So I really appreciate you guys working out with me and trying to keep some semblance of our normal routine and our normal life. I count on you guys as much as I think you guys are counting on me. So I really love having my network of people to work out with. So thank you guys so much for being here. Just a couple of things that I wanted to add into our workouts next week as far as equipment goes. A set of like light hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, please don't go out to Target to go look for them. Either order them off of Amazon, or if you have even just some soup cans. I did that the other day. I was doing another workout where they used light hand weights. So soup cans, water bottles, something just to give you a little bit of light resistance, because the weights that we use in bar workouts are typically pretty light to begin with. So don't stress out about having to have weights. You can always be resourceful, and you guys are being very creative, resourceful with whatever you have, and I'm so proud of you for doing that. The other thing I want to throw into our workouts is a playground ball. So this one my kids got from the little gym years ago, and it is actually the perfect bar ball. So it's got a little give to it. I actually need to blow it up a little bit, but I saw them on Amazon. There's a pack of 2 for $10. So if you don't have them, it's a great thing to have in your little home fitness equipment. So maybe think about ordering those. If not, a playground ball, use one of your kids. My kids have a soft football I used the other day. So again, just be creative. And again, all the bar exercises that I give, you can certainly do them without the ball. So I always say that in my bar class too, because sometimes the ball can throw people off if it's, popping out of your leg or whatever. But I would like to utilize them next week. So, over the weekend, if you want to try to find one somewhere in your garage, we dug this one out of the garage. But be creative, find something that'll work for you. So those are the 2 pieces of equipment I want to add in next week. I'm considering doing like a beginner body sculpt on Monday, because I did have a request to do some beginner level workouts. So that's what we'll need those light hand weights for. If you have resistance bands, those are great too. So there's a lot that you can do with those as well. So again, be creative. I'm going to take a break over the weekend from filming anything. I want to actually jump on and do some of my other colleagues from the gym where I work. Some of them have some great YouTube channels. I'd like to get a little more cardio in over the weekend. We're going to be hiking a lot and being outside. So I hope you guys will do the same. And now there's 4 workouts up there for you if you want to just go back and do some of the other ones we did this week. So thank you guys again so much. And I will see you back here on Monday. And again, just give me any suggestions or ideas of things that you want to see more of on the channel. So thanks again, and I will see you guys Monday.